And now it's time for your viewer comments. How many hours a day can I devote to watching watch content? Why do I recognize all the avatars in Random Rob's live chats? Does the ratio of quartz to mechanical watches in collection really matter? Why do G-Shocks not count? I think they should. That's a lot of questions. 1. How many hours can you devote to watching watch content? Let me give you an arbitrary number. Probably just 2 hours. Because if you go over the 2 hours, then it becomes like a part-time job. This needs to be enjoyable. Why do I recognize all of the avatars in Random Rob's live chats? Because we all stick together. We all like Random Rob. That's where we all started. We're probably all like members in his Patreon. And we're a sad bunch of middle-aged men. Does the ratio of quartz to mechanical watches in collections really matter? No, they don't. Why do G-Shocks not count? Because if you start counting G-Shocks, then you have a massive collection and you have more excuses to come up with for your wife, and also it ruins the fun because now your wife will look into your bank account, will look into your next deliveries. When they see the G-Shock, they would say, that's another like 5 watches in your growing 50 watch collection. But imagine if you had like 30 G-Shocks, then they don't count. Then you only have like 15 watches. Right? Okay. Unisimam the Salam Project 6340 asks, I really like sapphire bezels, but I'm scared of shattering them. If I'm going to rock climbing, construction, etc., what's the real shatter resistance on something like a Helms sapphire bezel? I think in the ohms level, sapphire is at the 9, level 9, right? Or at that scale. I don't, is ohms more, whatever. And the scale of 9, that's the shatter level. And you know what? That means squat. If your Helms sapphire drops at a really pointy object, or a really pointy object drops at the Helms sapphire, because remember, even though they're scratch resistant, they are very shatter prone, especially at pointy objects. No matter how you protect it, these are objects that will break, and no amount of safekeeping will keep it pristine all the time. But and also, you're rock climbing and constructing. Why do you have a Helms sapphire watch on you? Wouldn't you rather go with the G-Shock? That okay? Why not consider that instead? Because a G-Shock with a mineral crystal would not shatter. It would rather chip or probably scratch, but then it won't break. And it's a G-Shock. You're asking a G-Shock fan here. Keep that in mind. Steve Fox 8605 says, beautiful Pope, an icon for sure, but what iconic trends do you see in the future? Not easy this year predictions, but say in 5 years. Cheers, keep it up. Wow, okay, in 5 years I still think that there's going to be a much greater divide between the watch sizes. Right now there's a 41, there's a 40, there's a 39, but gradually you could see more people are getting to know more about watches, and more people are choosing clear delineation between the two sizes, between a 38 and a 42. So those are going to be much clearer, I think, in the next few years. And watch colors and trends just come and go every time. Right now it's Tiffany, and like a couple of years ago it was green, then it was blue. I'm for sure blue will come back into style, maybe black even, yeah, and also some gray stuff. Another thing to watch for is more dressy watch brands such as Moser and such as Patek, or maybe like Vacheron. Go more on the casual route, because more and more enthusiasts the younger generation are getting older. We have to keep that in mind. Like those 20-year-olds, those 30-year-old men that are watch collectors now, they're going to become 35, 40 years old in the next 5 years. So once they hit that mark, their taste that they show now, they'll grow into it. And more people are actually not going into formal events. So the less formal events that's happening, the more casual our watches will be. And the more casual events that we go to, the more watches that are for those events that these new collectors will be consuming. I think that's the two trends that we could expect. Of course, I'm not a watch expert, but it's fun to talk about it. Like I'm a horologist. Chat Builders 7886 asks, how come your editing skills and funny script writing is so damn good? Okay, so when I saw that question, it's finally time once again for me to explain why that is the case. Why is my channel editing and skills so good? Well, it's because if you compare my videos to 99% of cat videos out there, then yes, it is way better and way more comprehensive and quite frankly way better produced. But why 99%? That's the question. Because 1% of cat videos out there are actually good, and those are the ones that actually show the extermination and destruction of cats. There are some cat videos out there like that. Don't look it up, it's disgusting, but that is well deserved for cats, because you see, cats are evil creatures. They're the most diabolical creatures in the universe. You think that they're pets, you think that they're cute, but they're actually planning this all along. They want you to unwittingly believe that they are cute, that what they do is something entertaining. But think about it. Look at each and every one of these cat videos. What are they doing? They're either pouncing on mice, on other cats, or even on other people. That's the worst kind. And we find entertainment with that. We laugh at it. We show them to our family members. That's diabolical. Because you know why? Because that's just all a show. Cats are like other YouTubers too. They want to show you all of these watches. They talk about these watches, but in fact, it's all just a show. They want you to collect these watches, and then deflate their prices so that they, in turn, can buy these watches. These YouTube reviewers too, for example, they're like cats. They get these watches from Microbrands, for example. They get to keep them, and then they make these videos just to talk about it. But in fact, their whole agenda is to get their watches for free. This is the cat mentality. All cats are like that. They want you to think that they're pets, they're cute, but they're just freeloaders in your house. They want to eat there for free, live there for free, do nothing. And then once you turn your back, they're going to plan your demise. Let me ask you this. When's the last time that your cat has ever given you anything? Have they given you an egg for you to fry? No. Have they given you milk? Well, maybe there's some poor demented soul out there that has milked a cat, but generally no. Have they plowed your fields? No. I've never seen even lions do that. They would still sit there in the bladed grass fields, sunbathing while they let their lionesses hunt for themselves. You see, even cats are mistreating other cats. Even cats are taking advantage of other cats. You can even say cats are sexists. They let their women do the job while they sit there and wait. Remember, it's the men that's supposed to work. It's the men that's supposed to provide for the family. But for cats, no. It's the women that hunt. So, can you trust your cat? If you think so, then I'm sorry, you're already a lost cause. Cats are evil. This channel is built for the sole purpose of reminding people, opening their eyes of how diabolical cats are. They're just a step higher than dogs, because dogs are not diabolical. They just want your attention constantly, all the time, which is kind of sad in a way, but dogs are like that. But dogs cannot live on their own. Cats can perfectly live on their own. If you leave them on their own, they're going to be perfectly fine. But no, they rely on you. No, they don't rely on you. They freeload on you. So, the next time you think about how skillful my editing is, how beautiful my videos are, think about cats. Because you will truly see that it is way better than 99% of cat videos out there. But it reminds you that cats are evil. So the next time that you turn your face on your cat, please do yourself a favor. Protect yourself. Treat them as they are. They are animal. They are savages. They're not family. They're cats. And that is all for this show. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next few weeks. If I'm not that busy, or if my cat hasn't killed me by that time. And no, I don't have a cat. So that says something.